life Friday. The way.
All right, new developments tonight from Philadelphia's Frankfurt section. A man noticed someone stealing his car while he was using an ATM. He fired shots, striking the thief in the head as he drove off. We've learned the suspect died from his injuries this evening. And now it's a question whether the man who had a license to carry should be charged. Action reporter Leland Pinder has an update on the investigation, and he's live from police headquarters tonight. Leland.
Rick, that's exactly right. Police say the owner of the vehicle opened fire as the car thief was driving away. It was a very chaotic scene in Frankfurt earlier this evening. Police say a man's attempt to steal someone's car cost him his life Friday. The 48-year-old man crashed the stolen Honda right in front of SEPTA's Frankfurt Transportation Center.
We just seen the police take the man out of the car, arm, leg, and just put him in the back of the car.
Nearby surveillance shows those harrowing moments as officers get the man into the back of a cruiser and rush him to the hospital. Brianna Coulter works nearby and witnessed the chaos.
I thought the man was like having a seizure or something. I didn't know it was deeper than that.
Just after 3, police say the car thief attempted to steal the Honda left running by its owner at an ATM nearby. As he drove away, the owner opened fire, just one shot, police say. The thief was shot in the head and lost control of the car.
I see the car coming like zigzag, going straight to me.
This is Jacques Sylvain's cab. He says he feared for his life as he watched the Honda come barreling towards him at Pratt in Frankfurt.
I think I might be dead.
The car thief was hospitalized in extremely critical condition for much of the evening, but police confirm he has died. No other injuries were reported. Police are now questioning the owner of the vehicle and trying to determine if any charges are warranted. The entire ordeal leaving witnesses shaken.
He's scared because it's not safe,
And police say the owner of the vehicle that was stolen, a 29-year-old man, did have a license to carry a firearm. The car thief, who did die, has not yet been identified.
The man who said he shot a thief driving away with his car now faces murder charges. It happened last Friday afternoon in front of SEPTA's Frankfurt Transportation Center. Responding officers found Monir Farhat shot in the head inside a crashed vehicle. He died at the hospital. Police have now arrested and charged 39-year-old Sherwayne Garrison with murder and related offenses.
So all I'm going to do is read comments because I have already pointed this out. I don't know how many ways, I don't know how many times, and I don't know how many languages I need to do it. I don't understand why people don't seem to understand why Donald Trump won the presidency. You can try to equate everything to racism all y'all want to, but this topsy-turvy world of the United States of America, people have had enough. So on the first video, I'm going to read some of these comments, then I'm going to go to the second video and read some of those comments. First one says, stop stealing things that aren't yours. Every action has a reaction. The owner of the vehicle shouldn't be charged. People are tired of walking scared. No charges, justice served. Why are they treating the victim like a criminal? People work hard for their vehicles. Not guilty. If law enforcement and justice system can't or won't effectively enforce law and order, the public will. Being soft on crime got us to this point in America. Let's give a moment of silence for that round of ammunition that was sacrificed in this incident. Finally, real justice was served. It's not safe for car thieves in Philadelphia. What have we come to? The owner of the vehicle should not be charged with anything. I hate this type of BS in this society. The crime rate would drop dramatically if law-abiding citizens didn't have to go through a bunch of BS in defense of their own property and lives. Imagine dying because you wanted to take somebody's car. Get a job. Well, one thing is for sure, he will never do that again. Charged with ridding the world of a scumbag? Why would he be charged? He saved several future cars. This is stupid. If you're trying to steal a car, you might lose your life. The car's owner shouldn't be charged at all. Leave people's ish alone. Who said there's no good news these days? Free that man. Thief's family will cry in front of a camera why he should be charged and how lovely of a person their low life was. All right? So now I'm going to go over to the second video where they went ahead and they charged the man to see what it is that they have to say. First comment starts, Philly PD won't protect you or your property, but they will arrest you if you try to do it yourself. Why? Don't steal cars. Stay alive. A person has a right to protect their property. That's effed up. I guess the Philadelphia PD forgot all about the 2005 incident where a PO SHOT'd a man who was in the process of stealing a police cruiser. I wonder if that cop was charged with red rum. Of course, they are so quick charging the owner of the car, but if it's the other way around, they take so long to even arrest the suspect. It's almost like the police want the criminals to be criminals, meanwhile trying to arrest those who take action to protect their property, themselves, and their families from these criminals. My car was stolen a few years back. I reported it, but ultimately the thieves were living in my car, driving around in a 2-mile radius of where it was stolen, and they left my plates on. Long story short, the police did zip to find my car, and I had to find it myself with eyes on the street. Wow, if he didn't try to steal the car, he wouldn't have been SHOT'd. Make it make sense. You can't even defend yourself or your property. Wow. Not guilty. Why everyone blaming the PD? It's the district attorney who makes the decisions to charge or not. That is true. I'm glad someone finally said that. I was going to comment on that. I'm not blaming the oppressor in this case at all. They don't make these decisions on whether to charge or not. Anyway, it was one SHOT. Stand your ground. He wins in court. Letters, emails of disapproval should flood the official that determined this. That's BS. Grand theft larceny used to be a serious crime. If this is a legal GUN owner, he shouldn't have been arrested for protecting his property. Cars are expensive and necessary. If he came into his house, it would be okay to use his firearm, but if he goes into his car, he can't use his firearm? Edit. He's allowed to defend himself against theft of all that he owns. Land, family, possessions, values, that's natural law. Let me go ahead and interject here. Clearly, it's not. We know this with regard to what happened down in D.C. with Mr. Lewis. We already know here in Philadelphia with the elderly man who was minding his own business, and those kids came along and deleted him, and they all got off. This is the topsy-turvy, stupid-ass United States that we live in right now, and people are tired of it. While you have Black people out here talking about racism, no one wants to talk about the crime because you want to believe Joe Biden talking about crime is down. You can say crime is down all you want to. Crime is not down. It's down until it affects you. And guess what? We don't want that crime to be affecting us. They need to free this daggone man. This is absolutely insane and ridiculous. Yet another case of where the daggone law-abiding working citizen is doing what they need to do, and by the way, has a weapon legally, unlike that young minor down in Baltimore where they acted like it wasn't a big deal. His mama anyway, talking about what you expect him to do. He live in West Baltimore. But y'all, let me know what y'all think.
They know better than to feed me anything because I do not care.